No matter if you create an instruction video for new employees or a how-to video for potential clients, either way, creating a training video for your business could be incredibly useful, time-saving and rewarding in many scenarios. In this tutorial, I'll teach you how you can easily create your own training video, even if you don't have a lot of video production and editing experience. First thing we'll cover is how you can write out your training video. When starting from scratch, it's very important to ask yourself the question, what the topic of the training video is and what the goal will be. For example, if you work in the sales, the topic could be a sales instruction video for new employees. And then the goal of the training video could be teaching new employees techniques how to approach new clients. From here, you will ask yourself the question what you need included in this training video to reach your goal. What could be helpful is creating a storyboard or writing out a script or a list of bullet points of things you want to cover in your training video. Just make sure it's structured, easy to follow and valuable for your audience. In preparation of your video, it could be helpful to answer these questions you will see on the screen. This should be able to give you a clear direction in creating a well thought out training video. And to make it easier, you can also find the list of questions in the description if you want to copy and paste it. Alright, next thing we'll cover is how you can record your training video. First, it's important to determine what equipment you have in your disposal to start recording your training video. For example, you can already start creating high quality training videos with a simple video camera or even your smartphone mounted on top of a stable tripod. Additionally, good lighting and a shotgun, lavender or table microphone can enhance the quality even further of what you already have. Now, it's very important to prioritize the equipment that directly influences the value given in the training video. Clarity of the message conveyed in your training video should be your top concern. For example, if valuable information is shared through audio, let's say coming from your voice through a microphone, prioritize the audio quality of your microphone over everything else. It would be such a shame if you recorded your training video with a $5,000 camera, but you have audio recorded with an external microphone that is completely unusable. Now, to be honest, a lot of people in business don't have the time to go through the technical hassle when creating a training video. They just want to have something that is easy to set up and very convenient. We live in a time and space where it's very appropriate just to use your external or built-in laptop microphone and a simple USB microphone such as a Yeti X to get the job done. This is something I would actually recommend too, especially if you're a beginner at creating training videos. A lot of webcams nowadays are offered in at least 1080p, so the quality is really decent. Plus, if you purchase a USB microphone, you can really up your levels in audio quality. To complement the recording process, I've got a very helpful online recording tool in which you can instantly create your training videos. It's called VEED and it also comes with a built-in editor, which I will cover later in this video. Now, if you want to record and edit along, feel free to try it out through the link in the description. When you click on the link, you'll be instantly taken to VEED Screen Recorder in your browser. I'll show you how you can record and edit your training video, but no worries if you already recorded your training video externally, let's say on your video camera or your smartphone. You can separately import and edit your externally recorded training video in VEED's editor, which I will show you later in this video. Now, back to the recorder. From the beginning, you can choose a layout for your training video. You can choose to record your training video with solely your camera or only audio, or by only sharing your screen. You can also do it simultaneously. For instance, slides in camera. If I click on it, you can import your PDF, PowerPoint presentations or keynotes. I'm gonna click on upload file and select this PDF and click on open. Then the recorder will automatically generate those slides so you can use them in your training video. For this training video, I just want to keep it simple. I just want to have my webcam and my audio. I want to keep it clean because I want to have some text here as well. I want to add some subtitles, so I don't want to have a lot going on. Now let me show you how you can maneuver yourself through the screen recorder. So as you can see on the bottom, there's a menu with a lot of options. On the absolute left, you can see the camera and audio option. If you click on it, you can turn it on or off. Next, you can see screen and slides. As I just showed you, you can import your own slides, but you can also easily share your screen. So next you have themes. If you click on it, you can change the layout of your screen recording. And don't worry, nothing is permanent. If you end up not liking the style, you can change everything in VEED's editor. And the same counts for background color. You can select a gradient that is already in here. You can also select a specific color, but you can also upload your own background. And next, a very important feature that you can use during your training video using a prompter. So when you click on the prompter option, a teleprompter will appear. No one's gonna see this when you record this, only you can see this. As I said before, if you wrote a script or have a list of bullet points you would like to cover, you can simply just paste them in here and you can follow along during your training video. And then we're almost ready to record. A final check, if you head over to settings, you can check if the right camera is selected and the right audio. and then you're ready to go. So I've got my teleprompter ready and I'm ready to record. I'm gonna click on the record button in the right top corner. Hey everyone, welcome to this training video. Now let's say you get a phone call during your recording or a very loud truck is driving by. You can easily pause your recording by clicking on the pause button and you can resume to continue the recording. You can choose to retake the entire recording, but you can also click on stop to completely finalize and save your recording. So when you clicked on done, your video will be rendered and you can watch it back to see if it's okay. Now, if you need to create multiple shots for your training video, there is a scenes option that might be very helpful. As you can see on the right, there's a scene section. We just created our first scene, but if you want to create another shot for your training video, you can click on new scene or on the plus icon to record a new one. Now, if you're already content with your training video, you can click on the done button to completely finalize the process. You can share your video or your training video with your colleagues, your clients, your employees. However, in most cases, if not all cases, you want to edit your training video to the point it's presentable for your audience. As I said before, this screen recorder has a built-in editor in which you can edit your training videos. If you click on the edit button, you'll be redirected to VEED's editor with your training video. Now let's go over how you can edit your training videos and how you can use VEED in order to make this happen. The editor's interface contains a preview canvas, a timeline menu on the bottom, and a complete feature menu on the left. First, in the preview canvas, with the use of the side and corner options, you can resize, reposition and rotate your footage and additional elements. Next, under the preview canvas, you will see the timeline menu. In this section, you can easily trim, cut, split, extend and shorten your footage by using the assisting tools. This way you can get rid of unwanted shots and make it a smooth training video. You can also save a lot of time and use the remove silence option to automatically remove silences in your footage. Alright, next let's cover some major features in the left menu that contribute to making your training video. Up top, on the settings, you can change your background color, remove background noise in one click, and change the aspect ratio, which could be useful if you're using it for a specific social media platform or certain devices. Alright, so next we've got media. In this section, you can import separate video, audio or image files into your project. You can think of logos and brand animations, which you can also save in your brand kit if you would like to instantly reuse them in other projects. Plus, you can even choose to search through thousands of copyright-free stock video and stock audio files you can instantly add to your project. You can skim through the categories or use queries to search for specific stock files. And just so you know, you can also use the media section to import your training video if you recorded it externally from a video camera or smartphone, like I mentioned earlier. In fact, if you open a new editing project in VEED, you will see an upload button that allows you to import your externally recorded training video, if that's the case. Further down the menu, you can find the subtitles section. Using subtitles in your training video could really contribute to instructional value and clarity. A wonderful thing is that VEED's editor has a built-in auto transcription tool which automatically generates subtitles for you in seconds. This gives you a huge time-saving advantage in editing your subtitles. You can still choose to further edit the subtitles and customize the style to make it fit with your branding fonts and colors. Same counts for text further down the menu. In this section, you can completely design the text in a way that fits your brand. You can use text in your training video for titles, names, call to actions, lower thirds when referring to chapters for instance, and plenty of other ways to add context to the narrative. And besides being able to add filters and transitions, under Elements you can find a list of additional features such as audio visualizers, progression bars, GIFs, animated stickers, symbols, icons, brand logos, and much more. Lastly, let me show you how you can export your training video. So when you're happy with your training video, you can export the video through the button in the right top corner. Next, when your training video is rendered, you can host your videos on VEED and easily share them with your assigned employees, colleagues, or clients. There's even a timestamped chat box in which your audience can communicate, and you can create your own call to action buttons if you would like to refer links redirecting to articles or other training videos you have created. And last but not least, you can also download your training video to your device as an MP4 through the download button. Again, if you want to try VEED's screen recorder or VEED's editor, you can click on the first link in the description. Alright, thank you so much for watching. That's how you create a training video. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. For now, thank you so much for watching, good luck, and see you next time.